So just as I said, so this is the worksheet. This is the worksheet what of Excel, and this worksheet contain what the cells, and each cells can what be referenced. We can reference each cells. Now we have the task bar, the header bar. So this is the header bar, and this header bar contain what the name of the sheets. Now, if you look at this header bar, you see we have book one Excel. I have not saved it. I have not what save it. That's why you see that it shows book one. Now, when I save it, it will show the what the name I used to save it. Now, let's look at what let's look at uh some of the okay, like the title bar. Now let's look at the title bar. Now this title bar has the title, the title of what uh of the Excel, and also the header bar. So these are the header bars, and these are the title bar. So the header bar uh is like containing every tools we need. Okay, like the insert, the draw, the page layer. These are the tools we are going to what make use of. So now this title bar is where the title of what of our worksheet is being named, is being what named. Now you can see that, you can see this icon, and this icon is an icon of what save. And you can also, you see that when I click it, it show what the saved and the shortcut for it. Now we can what use what the shortcut to save an Excel file. Now we can save an Excel file. We can make use of this is what we can see on what the title bar. Now the header bar contains what the file, the home, the insert, drawer, the page layouts, the formulas. Now, in Excel, we have something we call formulas. When we are working with, we are working with digits, we are working with numbers. Now, in Excel, we can perform some simple calculation. That is why we have the formulas. That is why we have formulas. And in this formula, you can what calculate for currency, you can calculate for arithmetical functions and all. So now let's come to data. In this data, what we can query data, we can what save data in what CSV, we can import data, we can what make use of filter, sort, which we are going to look at on. We can make use of sort, filter, and we are going to make use of this remove duplicate, what if analysis, and also as time goes on, we are going to know how we are going to use all these things. Now this is review, and this review contain what the workbook statistics, the protect sheets, the protect workbook, and also we have also some things like comment. Now we can what comment every task, everything we have done. We can what comment on it. Now, so let's go back to home. In home now, I don't know if anyone have used Microsoft Word before. Is there anyone who have used Microsoft Word before? Please, if you have used it, indicate. Okay. Now, okay. Now, can you briefly explain for us what is like formatting? Can you format on Microsoft Word? Car, can you format for us? Can you explain for us the word format? Hello, Ka.
Yes, I'm getting you.
Can you
Um,
explain format for us in Microsoft? You said you have used it before.
yes, I've used it before. I've worked with it before. But
Have you ever? Oh, okay.
when you speak of format, do you mean the structure of the page?
Like okay, okay. Let's say text, formatting text.
Our text. Text usually it just comes out like in a normal text editor, right?
Yes. Now you
Yes,
can format
then
text by what changing the font, changing
yes,
colors. Yeah, that is formatting. You can change what
yes,
font, color, and all. So that is formatting. And in Excel, we also what have what formatting in Excel as well. So I don't know if you guys are following. Uh, okay, Jumbo, are you following?
mhm.
Okay, you can mute her. Jumbo, edit.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'm following.
Okay, now Obichuku, are you following? Hello, Obichuku, are you following?
Yes, I'm following, sir.
Now, who is GB? Please log in with your full name, GB. I don't want this name, GB. GB is not a name now. Please log in with your full name. I will kick you out and you join again
Yes, I'm
with your full.
following. I'm with you.
Uh, please kindly join with your full name or rename your name.
All right, no
Okay.
problem. I will do so.
Okay. Now, Godwi, are you following?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, now let's move on. Now, this is formatting, and we can what format text. We can what format text. When I click on this, you see the list of what text and different characters. Now, you can what change the character. Then also, let's talk about the size. You can what as well as change the sizes. Now, you can what perform colors, add borders. As times goes on, what we are going to what make use of what borders. We are going to make use of borders, color, then we are going to also make use of alignment. Now, alignment is like arranging them to for a better position. Like you have to arrange them to center, to middle. That is alignment. We are going to align them. Okay, so alignment. Now we are going to make use of what we are going to make use of conditioning. Now in Excel we have what conditional. Conditioning is like indicating a particular what a particular item, condition it with colors. We are going to give it a condition. For example, let's use a traffic light. For example, if you see that uh, the traffic light has different color, right? It has what the yellow, the red, and the green. Now, each of the colors speaks. Each of the colors speaks on what on different let's say on different tags. Now, as a driver, when you get to a traffic light, when it's green, it means that you can go freely, right? Now, when it's red, it will show you that you can stop. Now, so now this is also what the conditioning is doing. Now, for example, you have data with low amount or low number, or you have a higher number. Now you can what condition it with what from condition formatting. Now we can what format a table, a cells. Now we can insert a cell, and we can insert a cell, delete a cell, and what format a cell. Also we can merge cells. Now if you see the merge, this the the merge center, we can merge a cell. We can what? Merge a cell. And also, we can make use of this word paste, copy. So I believe some of you have been making use of copy, paste, and also you can, in your phone, you can see now when you copy a text, you can paste it, right? I don't know if anyone can make use of the copy and paste in phone. So that I can relate it to what the Microsoft Excel. Hello? Is there anyone that has, or is there anyone that have make use of what the copy and paste before?
I've made use of the copy and paste before.
Okay,
When I
good. Still
copy
the,
a text,
yeah,
it
still the same.
goes to the clipboard. I copy a
Yes,
text, it goes to a clipboard, then I paste it from there.
yeah, still the same way it works in what Excel. Still the same way it works with Excel. So I believe you can. Okay, this is a AutoSum. AutoSum is like performing some calculation. Now let's talk about AutoSum. AutoSum is a function. It's a function that what help you to what calculate easily without going through the long process. Now it's just like let's say a function that make you to calculate average sum. Okay, now let me show you an example. For example, I have 34. Now I have this. Now when I highlight this and go to this auto sum, you see automatically it gave me the sum. Okay, let's say I'm looking for what? The average. Let's say I'm looking for the sum total. Sum total. Now sum total. Now I want to look for the sum total. I will just come here and okay, and click here, sum. Now automatically gave me 80. Okay, let me do it like this. I don't need it here, so let me just copy this. So this sum total here. Okay, now let me copy this. Now when I press, I don't know if you can, is there anyone who can see the drop down of this auto sum? Can you all see the drop down? Hello? Hello, can you see the drop down? Please respond so that I will know if you are following. Can you see the drop down of the auto sum?
Yes, I've
Yes.
seen it, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's like down the page.
Okay. Okay. Can you see what I'm clicking like this?
Yes, I'm seeing the auto song.
Yes, I
Okay,
can
you
see it
can
too.
okay, you can see it. Now I'm coming. Let me share my full screen so that everyone will see what I'm trying to explain. Okay. I'm sharing my entire screen now. Now look at it. Can you see this under this auto sum? You see a drop down that collects what? The sum, average, count number, max, and minimum. So yeah, we have other month functions. Now these functions is, maybe you want to perform other advanced function, there is more under this more function. Now for example, let me use this as an example. Now let's calculate the sum of what? These two numbers. The sum of these two numbers. Now the sum of these two numbers, I come here and I will just press sum. It will give me 80. Now when I add these two together, it's 80. Now I can as well also calculate for what? Average. I can as well also calculate for what? Average. Now when I click average, Okay, no value specified. Now, when I click for average, I'm coming. Okay, when I click for let me click for average. Now come to average. Now it will give me 40. I'm coming. It will give me 40. Now the average of this is what? 40. So this see the same way you can what perform some simple calculation, on this sum, average, count, and mass. So under the auto sum. Now as time goes on, I just give you an intro of what the auto sum can do. So now let's come to find and sort. Now we have what? The find and sort. Now under this find and sort, we can what? Sort from A to Z. For example, we have a list of what? Datas. Because on our next class, I'm going to what? Import what? Datas which we are going to use. I'm going to import datas which we are going to use, or if our instructor will be available tomorrow, next week. If our instructor is available next week, he will take you on that. He will provide a real life data set for you guys. And this data set, we will work on it. We all will work on it. Now, let's see what the sort, the filter can do. Now the sort can what? Sort from what? A to Z. We can filter an item. For example, you are working with an organization and the organization requested for a particular name. You can filter out that name using the filter. Now you can also use what? Find and select. Under the find and select, you can find, you can replace, you can use the word go to. Okay, now in Excel environment, there is something we call the row what and column. Now I don't know if anyone can what explain for me the role, then someone can also explain column for me. So please, if you want to explain for us, you can just raise up your hands. I will just call you. Can anyone explain for us the role and column? Okay, Ka, please explain for us the column.
The columns are placed horizontally and the rows are placed vertically. The rows are placed
Okay.
vertically and the columns are placed horizontally.
Okay. Now in Excel, we have what we call the role and column. Now let us take a good look at this environment. This is the environment. We have what? The role, and the role has what? Alphabet. Let's check at the header. It has alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F to the end. Now let's check to the column. It has 1, 2, 3 till the number of data. Now in Excel, for us to know a particular cell, or for us to know a particular cell, for example, we want to know this cell. This cell is what? C5. Now this is C5. This is C5. If you can see here, the naming box. The naming box tell you the name of what? A particular cell. It will tell you the name of what? A particular cell. Now look at the naming box. Inside this naming box, you can what? You can change the name of this cell. You can change the name, but it's like a default function that comes with name. Now when I click here, this is A1. A1. It's just like referencing it. Now we have to reference it with the row and column. So the row and column will make what? A particular cell. So now look at this cell. You see B1. Now look at this cell B4. B4. I believe you understand it. So let me call names. Godwin, do you understand what I just explained?
Yes, sir.
Can you throw, like, tell me what you have learned so far? Just tell me what you have learned so that for those who are not here, we also learn from you.
So I've learned about the auto sum that you use to sum the two numbers and the average.
Is that all? Is that all
So in there
you have
about
learned? Huh?
and I've also learned about the rows and column,
Okay, the rows and
and then
column.
with the naming of
Okay,
the cells.
okay, naming of the cells. Okay, thank you. So, can you briefly explain what you have learned so far from the beginning of this class?
Right from the beginning of the class, I've learned about the interface of Excel. Then I've also learned about the automatic commands like sum, average, and the other functions. Then I've also learned about the sorting command, and also about rows and columns.
Okay, good. Okay, Oluwal, Oluwal Lola, Owoyemi, Owoyemi.
Hello.
Uh, can you briefly explain what you have learned so far since you joined this class?
Yes, we talk about Excel, which we know that Excel is a spreadsheet which uses row and column. And in it, we don't do manual calculation, whereby the system automatically calculates using a syntax, where we have some average, and also some average, max, mean, and also we also have what we call filter. Under the filter, we can filter our data in sorting it also, and sorting it also. And also in every cell, there's also what we call a name bar, which cell that you are, you can easily see the name bar up there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You amazed you are following. I'm really, really amazed. From the beginning to the end, you are following. You gave a can you unmute and so that I will know where to, maybe if you are lacking behind, I can also explain for you. Tebit, Basil. Hello, Tebit.
Yes, madam. Yes, sir.
So can you briefly explain what you have learned so far?
Yeah, good evening first to everyone. Based on what I've learned, though I was a little bit late, I have learned how to, because we said Excel is all about, it's a spreadsheet that is all about to carry out calculations. So we all know that Excel is not something that we do we carry out calculations manually. So everything is already integrated in the system. So what I learned there is all about identifying the rows, naming the cells, and also about doing the auto sum, sorting out values on either we can go on auto sum or go on the, since my own computer is in French, rechercher et tirer, sélectionner.
Okay.
So based on the little one that I learned, I think this is really much.
So, okay, no problem. Our instructor have joined us. So, Instructor Martins, you can continue from here, Instructor Martins.
Hello guys. Sorry for coming very late. I owe you guys a lot. I don't know what have you guys done so far. because I was supposed to take you guys some of the
Okay,
tools and
okay,
introductions.
okay. You can just like I've introduced the environment to them. So start from where you want to. I just explained the environment, okay? So you can start.
Okay. So you haven't touched with anything ribbons?
No, no.
Okay. So I'm having difficulties accessing the link on my laptop now. Okay, good. So I want to talk about few things, how to save this Excel file, and we'll talk about little of interaction on data analysis, what data analysis is. So we'll start by a little interaction, what data analysis is, so you can understand why you are here, because most people they don't really know why actually you are taking this course. Why some people just feel, oh, it's a data analysis, but you need to understand the terms, what data analysis is. Then this environment here, we're going to teach you how to save, how to unsave file, how to open worksheets according to the curriculum, which we showed you yesterday. So I will ask, do anyone know what data analysis is? The definition, so you can just raise up your hand so you can answer what you think it is. But if you don't know, we'll give you like 2 minutes, then tell you what it is. Okay, so I believe nobody knows what data analysis is. Okay, so when we talk
Okay,
about okay,
I can like let's give them a try so that they can
okay,
speak
okay,
what they know. Okay,
yeah,
let's just arouse those things from them.
okay. So anyone that has this thing should raise up his hand so we can attend to
Please
you.
just try. Even if it's not correct, just try. Say something for us.
Yeah, data analysis comprises of cleaning of data, transforming it, and also to extract a meaningful information.
Okay, thank you. Which other person? Okay. So as he has told us, compiling it to extract what? Meaningful information. So that's the major thing we are here for. We are not here to work with Excel, like doing normal basic stuff. No. We are here to extract big data, company industrial data, like for example, let's say the CBN accounts, list of account names. Like for example, you have your credit and debit in the bank, right? In your bank account, you have also what? Your credit debit, your account number, your BVN. If you are holding a loan, you have a loan session and so many money features on your bank, your NIN, different things, your pictures and everything. So now data analysis now, this is where the problem comes in. So in a bank can have millions, billions of files in their Excel or their database. So now the problem is which we are facing right now. How do we get this data? Whenever there's an issue with your debit, how do we get the data? When do we know that, oh, Mr. A, Mr. B has an issue with 0001146? How do we track it? So that's when we, the data analysis, we come in. We are going to be able to analyze those data and bring them to what? Meaningful information. So that's why you're here to analyze big data. So now that we know how to extract these data, so there are terminologies or process whereby we extract these data. The first one, you need to gather this information, gather the information. There are different ways of gathering information. Like we told you guys yesterday, if you are coming for our advanced class, we have a Python advanced class that has to teach you with extracting data using SQL, and we are going to teach you how to web scrap data. We'll come about that later. But if you want the advanced class, you have to meet our facilitator later on and talk to him after this session. So we are talking about ways to get data now. You need to gather those data, those meaningful information. So there are ways, data are everywhere. For example, as we are talking now, our data is being saved, but you don't know. Not by us, sorry to say, but by the people who created this app. But they'll tell you no, they don't save your data, but they actually save these data. So that's when hackers come in to get meaningful information of these data that we see online. So that's why you're always surprised now. GPT can know pidgin English, right? Chat GPT. Your chatbot can know pidgin English. You are surprised. That how did the white people come here? No, they only stole the information. Every message you are pasting online, everything, every interaction, they just steal your information. That's when you come in as a data analysis. You gather this information. So, what are ways of gathering information? We have Kaggle, which we talk about, where you can get your data from. Mr. Moses is going to show you guys later at the end of the examination course. You have Kaggle, where you get your data from, big data. We also have various means of getting your data. You get your data from Wikipedia. You can web scrap your data. We also have various forms from your database, MySQL, My Access, and so many more. Also, after getting that data now, what do we do after getting the data? Now, this data, we have to make sure we clean the data. You cannot just gather this data. I'll be skipping some terms, but we are going to make sure after getting this data, we clean the data. Cleaning this data is removing errors, removing some necessary things, information that aren't in the data. So that's what we do after getting this data. We clean the data. Then after cleaning the data, we extract those data to meaningful form and we present them in a presentational form. So when you come for the advanced class, we'll talk about more of this terminology, but I'm just giving you a bit of little scope on what we are doing. So now we are going to be teaching you about the ribbon. Now, this is your Excel. Most people have a laptop, most people don't have a laptop. In your laptop, this full area, starting from that save button to where the cursor, the mouse is pointing at, is called your ribbon. It's called a ribbon in Excel. So that is called a ribbon. Then where the mouse is pointing at, the sheets, I want to show you the sheets. So you see where that mouse is pointing at, that full cycle is called what? A sheet in Excel. So that's called a sheet in Excel. So now we are going to teach you how to create more sheets. At the bottom left, you see sheet one, right? There's a plus button there. When you click on it, it automatically creates what? Sheet two. So when you click on the third one, you have what? Sheet three, sheet four, sheet five. You're going to have so many sheets the more you press the button. This method also applies to you using your spreadsheet on your mobile phone also. For those using their mobile phone, this method to also apply to you guys. So it's applied to you guys. So now we're going to teach you some in the ribbon. Those ribbon you see, they are special things we are going to teach you about. Each of them have meanings. They do functionality in our Excel. They enables us to do computational work and many more. So now at this point, when you click on your file, when you go to your file, you will see this save option. There's a save and save as. So when you click your save as means you want to save a new project. So when you click on save as, it will pop up something, yes, where you want to save it, which is your directory. So your directory actually means your file location where your files are placed on your system. So when you click on my PC or my desktop, you save that file there. You can, okay, click on my PC, my desktop, the desktop. So it will pop up this, which you can see here. So it's telling us our desktop will be saved or document. So it will save now in document file, which we have CMT folder. So now we are going to click what? The file extension, which we have done already. We are now going to click the name we want to save, which we called what? Okay, this is the name. We're going to click, okay, this is the file extension, Excel workbook. So that's the file extension for saving what? An Excel file. So when you click on it, so you see what is called file name. File name actually means the name of the file you want to give to your project or your data. So you can call it my bank app, my whatever app, and so many more. So that's the file name you're going to give to your project. So when you click it, you click on save. That automatically save your what? Your Excel file. It's going to save it. Both same process apply for both your mobile phones and both your laptops. So that's a tip and exercise of things that we're going to be doing today also. So I think that's that for today class. If you have any question, please let us know because very soon we'll start on the next class. We'll be going on typical practical. I mean, a very serious one that you don't have to miss. A very strong practical class. So if you have any question, please you can just ask.
Hello, please, do you have question? Hello, is there anyone who have question to ask? Okay, no question.
Okay, I think okay.
What do you mean? No question. So, car. Okay, Ghost time. You want to speak? Okay, say something, Ghost time.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I want to first of all appreciate for this class. Although I came in late, I I was battling with network issues. So I came in when the facilitator was talking about the automatic command. So I
Okay,
don't know
so
if at the end of this class, if there will be like a video, generalizing from the beginning of the class, whereby those of us that were not available at the time it started, we can be able to go through it.
okay, there's a recorded video for every class. So the recorded
Okay,
video
sir.
will be shared. Okay, will be shared, and you know, you know that we said that we talked about payment and our active candidate, like our candidate that have paid, we have access to those videos. Okay, so we have all this class we have done so far. We have the recorded video from. So to 7 on Sunday, we have another instructor that will be taking us uh, on Sunday, which is 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. She is a lady and she has a lot of activities at and which his time is what 8 o'clock curriculum. Hello.
Yes, sir. We heard you, sir.
Have the curriculum. Okay. Okay. Do you have the curriculum?
No, no, we don't have. I don't have, sir.
Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone.
We are ready. You are hearing. Although the network is
Okay.
bad.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay. Do you have the curriculum? Is there anyone who have the curriculum?
No, no, I don't have, sir. I'm not with
Sir,
it.
is it the one you sent in the group?
For me, no.
Okay. The curriculum. I will reshare. I will reshare it to you to the group. I will reshare it to the group again. So the lady, look at the lady who will be taking us on Excel. This is the lady. She's Azonta Mary Chidima Chianawaka now. So she is a lady and she will be taking our Sunday class by hello. You get what I'm saying? Hello. Hello
Sorry,
guys, did
sir,
you
but the
get what
network
I'm
is
saying?
bad.
Hello, sir. We are hearing you.
Okay, my network is
We are
breaking.
hearing you, sir. Though it's breaking. Yes, it's
Yeah,
breaking.
the person who will be taking the class, I've already displayed it. I believe you guys got what I said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We did, sir. We've got.
Okay, I will share the curriculum. So take note, on Sunday is 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Okay, God's time, kindly speak.
Okay, sir. Please, I want to kindly ask. You said,
I'm not
that
hearing you.
analysis. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I said in this class, I'm like really interested. You know, I was speaking with you yesterday, and I was telling you that, you know, I had to lose a job that has to do with data analysis in
Yeah,
Lagos. So,
yes.
of which since yesterday I've been trying to reach out to them because the first question they asked me, because the normal knowledge I have about Excel is just the basic, just the normal calculation of addition, subtraction, like the average just did not quite long ago. So when the woman like, what formulas do you use and stuff like that, I was like, I don't just know. So that was where at the point where I cut off from the, you know, the interview. So I don't
Okay.
know, is this class like all about everything that has to do with Excel and data analysis?
Okay, okay. Now I want to answer your question. Now this Excel is a full package Excel. We are starting it from what the scratch. So it's a 12. It's a like 15 to 12 weeks. Let's say 15 weeks duration of this class. Is a advanced class from scratch to the advanced stage of data analytics. We will teach you macro. We will teach you automation. We teach you everything about accounting. Okay, now we will teach you about data analysis. So I want you to know that data analytics has different package we use to perform what analysis. Now Excel is a special package on its own. Python is a special package on its own. They all do the same thing. SQL is a package on its own. So those one are the programming aspect. So I want you now, as like you are not a computer scientist, now I want you to take this advantage to make sure that you understand everything about Excel, because Excel is just like a pick and drop. Now in those programming language I told you, it's just like coding. And now, since you are in a field of accounting and you don't know that programming aspect, I want you to take this class as an advantage for you. It's a simple class and it's just like a pick and drop, unlike what this programming language I mentioned, the Python and what the Excel. I believe I have answered your question. We will teach you everything about data analytics. We will teach you about plotting graph. We will teach you about everything you need to know about data analytics. With this class, you are good. You are good to what perform all the data analytics. What the Python can do, what the SQL can do. Now, Excel will do it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
So we just started. If you see our class, we are starting this class gradually. Gradual. We don't rush the class. and the class is just what 1 hour class. If you see it's 1 hour class, we don't want to overstress our students so that they will not lose interest, or they will just like they will not grab what we have taught. If you see some other classes, some people will just like take a like the class like a lengthy class, like from 2 hours 3 hours class. No, in a CMT we just take our class just an hour, just what an hour. That an hour we use 30 minutes to what teach and use 30 minutes to discuss. That is how we normally uh, communicate with our students. Check out our testimonies, check out our students. This is how we communicate with them, and they come out with good result. We have what graduate pharmacists, the doctors and all. So in data analysis applies in all field. Even if you are accounting, even if you are a medical doctor, all field. So we are taking this class gradually. And this okay, now let me tell you this. If you watch our first class, if you were present on our first class, we just introduced the curriculum. It did not spend up to 29 minutes. If you watch the first class, yeah, we just introduced the curriculum. Some will just feel that this class is not making sense to them. They'll just move out. So now the second day, today, that is today, you see our class is lengthy. We took 1 hour. We use 30 minutes to explain, and now we discuss. So this is how our class gonna be. It's a 15 minutes class, or 15 minutes, depending on how we concluded it. Depending on how we can extend to 16 weeks, depending on how we meet up. Okay, I believe you understand what I said, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
Are you comfortable with what I explained so far?
Yes, sir. I'm comfortable.
Perfect.
So okay, now let me hear from everyone. Are you guys comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Okay. So Ifoma,
Yes,
Victoria, Ezobi just joined us. So I don't know if you
Yes,
follow up.
yes, I'm here.
Are you comfortable with it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, please make sure you come to class. So we see next week, Friday. Our Friday class is 6 to 7. Sunday is 8 to 9. So now, if any of the instructor is not around, I will be assisting. Okay, if any of the instructor is what payment before it a day. Hello.
Hello, sir. We heard this thing is really breaking. It's breaking seriously. So most of the things you say, we could barely hear what you said.